JT Shaver here with New Layer, and in this video I'm going to show you 7 different shotgun microphones to help you up the production value of your audio. There are tons of choices out there when it comes to shotgun microphones, but in this video I'm going to show you 7 different options ranging from $159 to $699, so if you're looking for an upgrade, keep watching. I can't cover everything in one video, so I'm going to share what I like about each microphone and share some audio samples in a couple different setups as well. For the upcoming descriptions of each mic, I'm going to be using the actual mic that I'm talking about in a desktop podcast or voiceover type setup. I'll have the mic 4 to 6 inches away from my mouth and off to the side about 30 degrees, so that way you can hear what it sounds like as I talk about all the features. Later in this video, I'll also have back-to-back samples of this same setup as well as a boom setup for talking head videos like this. I'll have both male and female voice samples in both setups. All the audio you'll hear is the raw recording, and there's no equalizer or compression or any kind of editing except for normalizing the loudness. I didn't use any pop filters or windscreens, so you may hear more plosives or sibilants than you might otherwise. The first mic that I want to cover is the first real shotgun mic I ever bought, and that is the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro, which costs $199 for the base kit that I'm going to show you. I like the build and design of the case that this mic comes in, which has the Deity branding on the outside, so it's easy to tell what's inside at a glance. It holds the mic, the windscreen, the adjustable Rycote mount, and both the charging and audio cables. The build quality on this mic is also really good with a matte black kind of speckled texture, and it has an internal battery, which I'm a big fan of for smaller mics like this, and it charges via USB-C. It has a single button that allows you to turn the mic on and off with a long press and toggle the low cut filter on or off at either 75 or 150 Hz. This mic will also automatically go into power saving mode when no active device is connected. On the back is a stepless gain knob that goes from 0 to 10 for a total of plus 20 decibels of analog gain. Lastly, the 3.5mm output automatically adjusts to the type of device that you're using, so it works with almost anything including DSLRs, mobile phones, and more without having to change any cables or settings. I also want to give a shout out to the Deity HD-TX, which is a plug-on wireless transmitter and recorder. I mostly use it solely as a recorder, but I love this thing so much because it locks right into the XLR port of a mic and provides phantom power for 100% wireless audio setup. I absolutely love this piece of equipment, and it has helped me streamline my workflow significantly. Next is the Rode VideoMic NTG, which comes in at $249. This mic has a lot of great features, 2 of which I think make it arguably the best combo microphone to use on camera as well as for voiceovers or podcasting. First, this mic has a safety channel feature, so you can record one channel at full volume and a safety track on the other channel at -20 decibels. That way, if you get any clipping, you can recover that section from the safety track and blend it into your original audio. Another huge bonus to this mic is that it can be plugged directly into your computer as a USB microphone. That means you can use it for voiceovers, podcasts, Zoom calls, or anything else without needing a separate audio interface, which can easily cost a couple $100s. When you're using this as a USB mic, the 3.5mm jack switches to a headphone output, so you can monitor the sound with headphones while you record. The USB port is also used to recharge the internal battery. The Rycote mount that comes with this mic also has built-in cable management, which keeps everything neat while you're using it on camera. I also use it to tidy up my HDMI cables for my external monitor. Unfortunately, this mic doesn't include any type of case, which might not bother some people, but I love me a good case. So the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro and the Rode VideoMic NTG are my 2 current favorites for a small or on-camera microphone. But now we'll get into some of the bigger options and one that's kind of in between. The good news is that some of these bigger mics are actually less expensive than the previous 2 that I mentioned, so if you're looking for something to live on a boom stand in a studio, then one of these might be the best choice. First up is the Synco Mic D30 at $159. The case for this mic is kind of like a fancier version of the case for the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro. The Synco Mic D30 is also bigger than the previous two mics that I mentioned, but it's not quite what I would call a full-size shotgun mic. On the back is a jack for headphone monitoring and a stepless analog gain knob. The gain goes from -10 decibels to +15 decibels and controls the volume for both the microphone output and the headphone monitoring output simultaneously. This mic also has a safety track feature, so you can repair clipped audio easily, and the low-cut filter can be toggled on or off at 75 or 150 Hz. One final thing about this mic that's a little odd is that it uses USB-C to 3.5 TRS or TRRS cables. These really aren't that common, so just don't misplace the cables that it comes with. Next is the Senal MC24-EL, which costs only $180. This is the only hypercardioid mic in this list. If you're not familiar with microphone polar patterns, most shotgun mics are supercardioid, meaning they try to pick up mostly what's in front of them and reject everything else. A hypercardioid polar pattern is even more focused in front, so it typically has better rejection of sound coming from the sides, but will actually pick up a little more sound coming from behind the mic compared to a supercardioid. So depending on your needs, one polar pattern might be better than the other, and my desk reflects a lot of sound perpendicular to the mic, so the hypercardioid pattern of the Senal microphone helps minimize that. The only control on this mic is a 180 Hz low-cut switch, but it's kind of annoying to flip it because it's recessed into the body of the microphone. You can run this mic off of phantom power or a single AA battery, and they also make a short version of this mic for only $150. I tried to get a hold of the short one for this video too, but it's been back ordered for a couple months, but it's worth looking into. Next, I have two different mics from Saramonic, and the first one is the SoundBird V1, which is more on the budget end at $199. It doesn't come with any kind of case, so it might be better suited for living in a studio than location work. It does come with a nice shock mount and a variety of adapters to fit it easily onto a boom pole, a mic stand, or even a camera cold shoe. To go along with that mounting flexibility, this mic can be run on phantom power or with a single AA battery, so you can hook it up to a camera or a recording device that doesn't provide phantom power of its own. Besides the on-off switch, there are two other buttons. One is to enable the 200 Hz high-pass filter, and the other is a -10 decibel pad. For being a budget-oriented mic, the build quality is exceptionally good, and it has a similar speckled finish like the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro. It also comes with an XLR cable and a foam windscreen. The second Saramonic microphone I want to show you is the SoundBird T3, which costs $299. This microphone has a cardioid polar pattern, meaning that it picks up sound not only in front of it, but also more sound to the sides as well, so it might be better for small groups or for someone who moves around a lot while they talk. It looks just like a bigger version of the V1, but it has some nice upgrades under the hood. It has the same on-off switch, -10 decibel pad, and high-pass filter, although on this mic it's at 150 Hz. The fourth button on this mic is a high-frequency boost of +6 decibels to help recover some of the high end when using this mic with a windscreen. This mic can be run on phantom power or the internal battery, which charges via micro USB port, which is hidden inside the XLR port. It also comes with a hard case, which I consider to be the best one in this entire video, as well as a soft pouch. You get the same shock mount and XLR cable as the SoundBird V1, plus an additional mic mount and micro USB charging cable. Besides the foam windscreens that most of these mics come with, I also have a Saramonic dead cat or furry windscreen, as well as one of their blimps. So before I get to the final mic, I figured I'd cover the uses of those just in case you're not familiar with when you might need them. There's essentially 3 levels of protection when it comes to wind noise. First would be a foam windscreen, and then a dead cat or furry windscreen, and then as a last resort, a blimp. The foam windscreens do a pretty good job as a basic pop filter or in a very light breeze, but once the wind starts to pick up, a furry windscreen does a significantly better job at cutting down on the wind noise. The last line of defense would be a blimp, which works by suspending the microphone in a capsule of non-moving air. You can also add the furry windscreen onto the blimp, and if you're really desperate, you can add the foam windscreen onto the mic inside of the blimp. Blimps work exceptionally well at cutting down on wind noise because the wind has to get through the furry material and the blimp material and move the air inside enough for the mic to pick it up. The more hardcore wind protection you use, the more you're going to have to boost the high end to get clear audio. So you can either do that with a high frequency boost if your mic has it, or you'll have to do it with an equalizer in post. With all that said, let's get to the final microphone. The last mic I want to cover is one that's on a ton of people's wish lists, and that is the Rode NTG3 at $699. Unless I had a specific reason not to buy it, I don't think I could resist the silver version of this mic because it just makes me feel fancy. The NTG3 comes with a soft pouch and also a protective metal tube, and it looks really cool and works well, but I'm not sure whether I'd rather have a normal hard carrying case instead. One important feature with this mic is that it's moisture resistant, which makes it a really good choice for location or outdoor work. This mic has no buttons or controls, which you might hope for at such a high price tag, but this microphone has been fine-tuned for a very specific sound, and I can't say I would change anything about it. This mic also includes a small mount, a foam windscreen, and Rode's blue silicone ring, which you can slip onto the XLR cable for a tighter connection if needed. There's really not a lot to cover about this mic, but that kind of shows that the entire cost for the NTG3 is budgeted towards sound quality, which is obviously a main consideration for a microphone. Now that you've heard audio samples of all of these mics in a desktop podcast or voiceover setup, I'm going to share back-to-back samples of this mic in an interview or talking head setup like this. In this setup, the mic is boomed just out of frame about 16 inches from my mouth. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Some mics sound better for male voices than female voices and vice versa, so I'm going to have my wife Emily read the same sentence so you can hear what it sounds like with a female voice.
Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right boom microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you.
All the descriptions that I read for each mic were already done with a podcast or voiceover style setup, but I'm going to read the same sentence back to back just so you can compare them one after another. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with, so hopefully this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Now I'll have Emily read the same sentence again in the podcast or voiceover setup, just so you can hear each mic with a female voice.
Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you. Picking the right microphone is something that many creators struggle with. Hopefully, this audio sample helps you decide which one is best for you.
A lot of what goes into choosing a mic has to do with personal preference, so I would really encourage you to choose one based on sound and features. That's why I'm not coming out and saying which mic I think is the best, because there isn't really a best mic for every person, budget, or setup. So which mic do you think sounded best in the podcast setup, and which mic do you think sounded best in the boom setup? Let me know which microphones you're most interested in, and I'll do some follow-up in-depth testing on those. Also, let me know if there are any shotgun mics that I wasn't able to cover in this video, and I'll try to get my hands on those for future reviews. I'll have links to all the mics and accessories that I mentioned in this video, and they are affiliate links, but it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it really helps me create more videos like this. I do camera gear reviews and other videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe. And also follow me on social media because I post a lot of stuff there that doesn't quite make it to YouTube. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.